Hi guys, Billy back, and this time we're going to do something a little different. This is a potential lighting option that you may or may not know about already, and it's basically these tiny little sticks of LEDs. Have you seen these before? I've only just found them on AliExpress recently, and I'm sure some of you would already know about this, but for me this is all brand new. This is a normal USB stick here. You can see the sort of size of these things. You can see it's got an input and an output USB port on either end. This cap keeps the whole surface even along the top here. So when you pull it off, you can see you've got the USB port there. Here's an extension lead. We're going to try this. And we flip it around to its right. And boom, look at that. I'm trying to show the LED. It's bright as hell. What these work for is you can use them as like a torch for your USB laptop or plug them into a USB plug. That kind of thing, for lighting options for random places. Maybe you're in a hotel and you need a bed light, you can carry one of these around with you and plug it into your USB plug by the side of the bed, and boom, you've got yourself a light. I've got a few downstairs now on the top of my storage cabinet, where I've got one of my Hot Toys, my DX12, on display, and it lights up that area perfectly. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can get a few of these now, and you can take another one and you can just attach it and daisy chain them so they can light up again. And maybe you want more light because the area you want is bigger. Just plug in another one, boom, and you can keep going with these. I don't know how many you would need in order for the light to be dimmer, but they do pull in quite a fair bit of power and they look fantastic. Look at that. And if you really want, this isn't the only color because that's warm white, but these ones I believe are daylight white or just white. I thought they might be cool white because they might have a blue hue to them, but they don't, seemingly. They just light up. Come here, which way? Yeah, typical USB, you don't know which way it goes in. The third time's the charm. But you can see it's absolutely bright as heck in here. And it lights up. So let's see if we could do this. Let's daisy chain the two different colours together. Come here, you. I don't know how I'm doing it anymore. Does it go right? No, it wasn't. I was doing it the right way. Bloody USBs. But there you go. That's the normal daylight white, or some people might call it the cool white. And this is the warm white. And you can see how reflective they are. But look how bright this is. You can have these, like you could have a few of these. Maybe if you have like individual display cases, like just for one figure, you worried about, you know, soldering LEDs together, or you can't find something small enough just to fit on the roof of the case. Well, these would fit perfectly, wouldn't they? Because then you could just have this stuck up the top, have a USB lead sticking into it. Whether it's input or output, you can always have an LED lead. You might have to find a slightly slimmer discrete LED lead. And what I did downstairs was I used command strips so that I could actually stick it up onto the roof of the cabinet, but also at the same time allow it so that I could, if I wanted to take them off or rearrange it or change them, or say one of the LEDs dies in this, it's going to be a bit of a bummer because you've stuck it to the roof of your cabinet or the bottom of your cabinet, wherever you're going to put it. But really, if you're using command strips, these are able to be removed again. So you can just use a command strip on there, stick it on, put it up into the roof of the thing, and then when you're finished, you can peel off the command strip and take out the LED and swap it for a new one where the LEDs aren't dead, which is genius, really. Some people don't want all the fuss of, you know, soldering LED strips together or trying to find soap reactors for certain things, you know, all these weird little things and all these sort of strange lighting techniques you've got to do. And maybe you don't want plugs, or you want to daisy chain a few, or maybe the LED strips are just a little short for you. It's a pain in the butt. But these, no real hassle at all. It is literally a USB extension port plugged into the actual LEDs themselves. They feel a little warm, nothing too hot or anything, so I don't think it's going to heat up and cause too much problem. And I thought these were just a great idea for people who are soldering or rewiring and all that type of thing. So yeah, that's just another lighting option that some of you may or may not have known about already. And that's about it. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you that because I was quite excited because I found these online on AliExpress, and you get maybe about, I think you get 12 of these for about £12, so it's about £1 each, which is not too expensive, I don't think, for what they are, because they're quick, they're easy, they're convenient, and you can use them for all sorts of things, even temporary lighting setups. You know, you want to see how things are going to look in your collection, but you don't really want to solder up a whole strip of LEDs just yet. Just use these to see how it would work. Okay guys, I hope you found the video illuminating. Like and subscribe. If you do me a favour now, if you can get the F out of my cave, I'm just going to play around with these a bit more because they're quite fun. Thanks a lot guys. Bye bye.